Hey guys, so we're going to do a quick video today, and two things. Number one, a lot of people have asked me, you know, when are you going to do a video on some of your big bikes? So my little Sears mini bike video led me, actually my Sears mini bike when I was a kid, led me to this. So this is one of my modern bikes, 2015 BMW GSA 1200. We've got Sean's super cool 94 Miata with the new wheels, and we're gonna do a little father-son video. So we're gonna go for a ride. I'm gonna film for a while, he's gonna film, we're gonna splice it together and see where we end up. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. And just for the record, for those of you who watch my channel, this is one of the first times that I'm not in dirty shop clothes. I'm actually wearing a clean pair of jeans and a clean t-shirt, and yeah, it looks like I'm always wearing the same thing, but I always wear the same dirty stuff when I work in the shop, so enjoy. All right, so let's talk about both vehicles here. Sean's driving his 1994 Mazda Miata M Edition. It's the NA model, right? So the first generation Miata. It's really interesting in that he was interested in this car for a long time. And when he got his driver's license, we started to spend some time looking to try to find a car. But in this age of bring a trailer, nice one-owner vehicles are hard to find. And when you do find them, often they're going for what seems to be astronomical pricing. So he actually got a job working in a grocery store with my brother. And lo and behold, found somebody else at the store that actually had a very clean two-owner Miata. The two owners were actually related, if I remember this correctly. And it was a low-mileage, clean car with both a hard top and a soft top. And, needed a little bit of love and care, but a very, very reasonable price. And we went and drove it, and it was love at first sight, to the point where as Sean and I are on the test drive, I said to him, listen, we're going to negotiate a little bit when we get back. He's like, no, Dad, no. We got to pay what they're asking. But we negotiated a little bit, and we actually got the car at a really, really good price. And, we've done a little bit of work to it. You can watch my other videos to see some of that. We replaced the soft top, and that was a lot of fun. We made some very minor changes to the front suspension as a result of some parts breaking. We put in a catback exhaust, and we've got a video on that. We replaced the interior. We don't have a video on that. And we actually had a little bit of body work, a little bit of rust repair. The car was very clean, but the lower quarters were rotted out, which is typical for these cars when they stay outside. And we found a guy who, cut the rust out, welded in some new panels, painted the whole car, and it really came out nice. And Sean's been having a lot of fun with it. We recently upgraded the wheels and tires, and you can watch our video on that. And all in all, it's just a fantastic car. Now, if you've never driven a Miata, before you judge, you really should. I had never driven one before, and on the test drive, I was like, you know what? I may buy this car for myself. It's not particularly fast, but it handles very, very well. It's a small car. It's very low to the ground, and 40 miles an hour can feel like 80 under the right circumstances. It handles fantastic, and it's just a lot of fun to drive. Now let's transition over to the BMW. So I'm riding my 2015 BMW GSA 1200. The A is for adventure. And, I'm really a Honda guy. And if you watch any of my other videos and you see some of my shop shots, most of my motorcycles are Hondas. I've been interested in Honda since I was a kid. And most of my bikes, actually all of my bikes, with the exception of the BMW, are vintage. They're older, right? They're 1980s, 1970s, 1960s, but I always like to have one modern bike. And for that one modern bike, I've changed a couple of times over the years. I had some modern Hondas, and I was less than thrilled with those. I had most recently a Harley Davidson, and that was a birthday present from my wife, and it was really cool, really great bike. But I'm not a Harley guy, and after a while, I really realized that it wasn't for me. Then I was riding a 1989 Honda Transalp for quite some time. And that was a fantastic bike, but a little bit underpowered. So one day I decided to just stop in the BMW dealer. And they were fantastic. I found this bike. It was a demo. It had a little over 2,000 miles on it. This was in early 2017, and this bike is a 2015. I rode it, and the dealer was fantastic. This is Max BMW in New Milford, Connecticut. They let me take it out. I think I took it out for an hour and rode it all over town. And I was so happy with it that I went back and made a deal immediately. I'm telling you, if you're looking for an adventure bike, this is the way to go. It's a 6-speed transmission. I can't remember the horsepower, but it's somewhere in the area of 130 or 140. My bike has I think 5 or 6 different modes that you can operate it in. It's got a rain mode, a street mode, a dyno mode, an enduro mode, and then enduro 2, which basically shuts off all of the controls. And let me tell you, if you grab a handful of throttle on this thing when you're not expecting it, it's gonna get up and go. And I've been riding it for about 5 years now, and I really enjoy it. It's a great bike. It does everything I want it to do, and it's always ready to go. That was fun.
Yeah, that was good.
So, which camera angle did you like the best? Do me a favor, drop us a comment below and let us know. And again, if you like our content, like and subscribe.
That's right.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.